This podcast is sponsored by BookBud.ai, the AI book writer for self-published authors. Create high-quality fiction and nonfiction books in record time with no upfront costs. Visit BookBud.ai to start your journey today.
Exploring AI. Poetry. Art meets technology in creative verse. Discover how AI is revolutionizing poetry. Learn how authors can use AI-generated poetry as a tool for creativity and dive into innovative art forms. The art of artificial intelligence. Poetry, a new frontier. Hey there, fellow wordsmiths and creative souls. If you've ever thought about the future of poetry and how technology is stepping right into the muse's shoes, then you're in for a real treat today. Let's chat about artificial intelligence poetry. That's right, AI is now writing poetry. At first, it might sound a bit nuts. I mean, poetry has always been such a personal, human endeavor, hasn't it? It's the field where emotions flow freely, and metaphors dance like flames lighting up our imaginations. Can a machine really step into this domain? Turns out, it can, and the results are downright fascinating. The evolution of AI. Poetry. The realm of AI-generated poetry isn't just about robots spitting out stanzas in iambic pentameter. It's an ever-evolving technology that learns from language patterns, emotions, historical texts, and even contemporary styles. With the help of neural networks, these artificial poets can dissect and emulate the parameters of great poets from the past, while also incorporating a fresh perspective that's basically out of this world. But how does it all work? AI poetry is mostly generated through sophisticated language models, utilizing machine learning algorithms to process and understand the styles and rhythms of human language. By feeding these models vast amounts of existing literature, they gain insights into how poetry is structured and what elements can evoke emotion or convey meaning. It's almost like teaching an eager student with the ability to remember and analyze every single written word throughout history. Why AI? Poetry matters. Now, you might be wondering, why should we care? Poetry, after all, is about expressing the inexpressible. Isn't the soul of poetry lost when generated by a machine? Surprisingly, AI poetry can become a valuable tool for authors and poets, as it can serve as a creative catalyst rather than a replacement. Sparking creativity, stuck in a creative rut? Generated verses can provide fresh ideas when your muse decides to take a vacation. It's like having a brainstorming buddy 24/7. Innovative styles. Traditional verses meet avant-garde in AI creations. Utilize these unique styles to expand your own poetic horizons. Collaborative projects. Imagine a book where every poem is a collaboration between you and AI. That's enough to catch any reader's attention. For those who are still skeptical, think about AI poetry as a writing generator, a tool in your artistic toolkit. Just like how painters use brushes and musicians use instruments, authors can now explore AI to expand their expressive range. AI. For authors, bridging technology and tradition. Interested in giving AI poetry a shot? You're not alone. Many of today's authors and poets are turning toward AI to enhance and complement their work. Whether you're drafting a novel, crafting a collection of short stories, or curating a poetry anthology, AI tools like the BookBud.ai, the AI book writer to create books for publication, are making it easier than ever to incorporate AI into your work. The key here is versatility. While AI won't replace traditional writing methods, it provides a novel approach that can help fuel your creativity. Imagine using book writing software that integrates AI poetry, offering you instant inspiration at your fingertips. Whether you need to break free from writer's block or want to spice up your next stanza, AI is there to provide an artistic nudge. Interested in turning your pile of printed ideas into a polished manuscript? Get started on your book at bookbud.ai. Now, the perfect partner for modern-day authors. The future, a harmonious dance. Rather than viewing AI poetry as a threat to the art, envision it as a dance partner, one that introduces you to new steps and rhythms. There's a new frontier awaiting where AI complements, contrasts, and collaborates with human creators, pushing the boundaries of what poetry can be. How exciting is it that we're living in a time where the line between technology and art is beautifully blurred? At the end of the day, what's important is the story we tell and the emotions we convey. Whether it's written with a quill or typed into an algorithm, poetry remains a timeless mode of expression, one that is now, more than ever, accessible to everyone. So next time you sit down with pen in hand or fingers poised over your keyboard, don't forget to invite an AI companion to join your creative journey. Who knows what you might discover together? Cheers to the poetry of tomorrow.